All right. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night. That's it. The video's over. See you later. For realies, though, we're jumping into difficulty 8, and people wanted me to explain some of these Dark Quartz tech that we're seeing all around the place, because in the last video we went from difficulty, 4 straight to 7. 5 and 6 will be on the VOD channel. They were kind of like more boring runs. One of them was the Pike run that I've refined a bit more for the last video, but the first time around was kind of like, I think it was difficulty 5 was a Pike run, and it was just like the beta version of that build. 6 was actually a King run that was supposed to be a Hunter run that went really south really quickly, but we still managed to win, so, you know, you can go check those out on the VOD channel if you really care. But other than that, let's get to explaining these things. So the first one over here, the collector sells special products. This is just the extra slot in the market. So you may have seen this in previous ones already. He sells you anything from shielding to health to fragments to skulls entirely. You can get extra items in the little gift baskets, presents I should say, gift basket with the in presents. You can even get drugs. It's amazing. That boosts stats. The next generation hope extractor, discover even more dark abilities. So this thing started off by only giving you a few extra dark abilities, and now it's been upgraded a secondary time. We now have all of the dark abilities available. So if you're doing your runs and you're only seeing half of them available, you can get the rest unlocked. This one's pretty simple. It's the Omen chests. You've seen Omen chests before. We also have the Skull and item generators. These are unlocked at difficulty 0 and 1. Over here, we have restocking Dark Quartz at the black market to get an item. There's a free item that appears sometimes in the shop. You can use Dark Quartz to re-roll and try and get better items up to 20 times. It costs 500 quartz. You can now use quartz to do something. It's fantastic, yippee. But the item rarity does vary. I don't know if it increases the further into the run you go, but you can get legendaries really early by doing it. It's pretty nice. We have the health auxiliary equipment. These are the bone altars at the Arachne clan spot. So where Arachne is, she has 3 little totem pillar altar thingies, and you can dump 15 bone fragments at a time onto any one of those totems and start building them up. You can get more damage, more life, or more cooldown, 10% at a time for 15 bone fragments. They only stack up to 10 times though, so at 150 fragments, you can max out one altar and get the most benefit, which is 100% more in whatever stat that you're trying to boost. Or you can, you know, even it out and make it more evenly dispersed. It's up to you. This is the inscription synthesis equipment. This is one of the most interesting ones because it lets you lock in an inscription for an item or inscription type that you already have. So if I were to take this Carlane insignia right here, I now have spoils and I now have treasure. So when I get to the shop, I'll be able to lock in spoils or treasure as an extra inscription. So I can always force myself to have 2 treasure if I really want. It's pretty good for any inscriptions on items where you only really want one of them anyway. So unless you're trying to build to 4 treasure, you can just get, you know, 1 extra for free. Or you could just keep 1 treasure item, keep something locked in, and you've always got access to treasure. It's pretty good. As far as how I'm going to start this run and get out there and show you, I'm not really too sure. I kind of want to do the bleed run and try and force the Holy Grail in the shop with the Dark Quartz, but I've tried a couple of times already, and I think you guys might be getting sick of seeing me try and force bleed. People want me to try a shield run. I am very aware that shield can become insanely broken if you do manage to get lucky and get either the priest's legendary item that drops off of her in the adventurer fight. That item is bugged and broken. It's supposed to be a temporary effect, but it stacks indefinitely. So people can get into, like, you know, 8 and 10,000% damage and whatnot stacking up. So it is broken. The warrior adventurer fight, the big mace wielding paladin dude, he drops an item that helps you boost your shielding really quickly, which in the hands of Shield Skull becomes obscene. All right, you can get some ludicrously high amounts, but I don't want to do a 2-hour run. Nothing of the sort. I don't want to be stuck in there for forever and ever and ever. And I've been standing here for so long. You know what? You know who I don't take at the start of my runs anymore? Gravey. I wouldn't mind trying out some Grave Digger. And because we've already started with the Carlane insignia, I may as well take the staff so that we get some extra magic damage and we can really get some abuse going. We've got Macbeth at the start, which is not ideal. So here we are starting for realies. We have Othello now. We have Othello now. We also have our staff and our insignia still. And I remembered to open up and break one of the other skulls that were there. I forgot. I could have started with an extra 5 and I was about to make a big goof. Starting difficulty level 8. New enemies, apparently. Oh, yes, that's very new. What the hell? That's a machine. That's a straight up robot. Have we finally got robots in Skul? Yeah, okay. He's got a flamethrower built into the front of him? Dude's quite insane, actually. What? That new... Little son of a... Die. Already lost 25 life. Run's going well so far. I'm trying to look at what the guy does, and all these little dudes are hiding inside their hitboxes. Inside their big bodies. Just being annoying. Now... I just threw that, thinking that... Oh, he just dove into the spikes. What a buffoon. Okay, I'm a buffoon, getting hit by that. Can you guys, like, stop? Maybe? And give me a second to, like, look at what's going on. I want to see... I mean, he died, which is tragedy. Ooh, metal box at the start of the run? It does have that... Maybe I don't... Ooh, maybe I don't do a Gravey run. Maybe I pivot into a physical run. I mean, getting metal box at the... Yeah, I'll take it for now. I mean, it's here. May as well take it. If I can find a better skull that would suit this run more. Okay, Disaster. I've seen Disaster before. What I haven't seen is Mr. Sunshine over here, who is now dead, but, you know, he put up a good fight for all of 2 seconds. He did something, right? He definitely did something. Buddy's dropping hot fire everywhere. I do like that this guy, despite being like a new enemy type, his attack pattern's fairly easy to get around. Hello, Fox Boy. Give me something. Give me... Thief is okay. But he's not the physical powerhouse that I'm after, friend. He's not the... No, stop it. He's just not what I'm after, buddy. Is that a new thing down there? Am I seeing another new... No. It's just a rock guy. Most annoying of guys. Rock guy. Slam. Die. Although, while I could worry about getting a physical skull to take advantage of Metal Box, what I could also do is just get some Sin action going. And re-roll my damage, basically. And get the alternating damage effect. Give me this treasure. Give me this treasure. I want it. Werewolf with predation. I mean, werewolf without predation would be way better, but... You know. It's a predation werewolf. What are you going to do about it? Divine power. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, I could very well just start doing all of this with the Pike build that I showcased in the last video. Just to try and, like, push and see how far Pike can take things. And see if it is as, you know, fully consistent as I believe it to be. Because being able to dash around and not take damage would make something like this way easier. I did get lucky with items in that build, but you don't really need to worry about that as much. The whole idea of the build isn't that you're getting really powerful... Ooh. Take it for now, maybe. The idea isn't that you're getting super duper powerful items to make yourself stronger. The idea is that you're getting the build to make you more immune to damage, and then whatever damage items you can get are just there to supplement and help out. I could get some fragments instead. 10 more fragments to get a head start. Sounds alright. Nothing else here is all that impressive. Now, up here, I can show you guys right now. This is the extra Dark Quartz podium. This is where stuff can spawn, and you spend Dark Quartz here 500 at a time, and you can re-roll up to 20 times. This is persistent throughout the entire run, so you get 20 re-rolls in the run. If I start flicking through this, these count for the whole thing, so... Huh. Oh, maybe we're going to do that Gravey magic run after all. I mean, who knows? So, you can get just about anything, as you can see. You can get just about anything. I might just take these then. Yeah, let's do that. I could take other stuff there, but I'll just do this. It's okay. I'll just do this. It's fine. It's fine. But just be mindful. You're spending a lot of quartz there. And in addition to that... In addition to the fact that you're losing a lot of quartz, you're also... I can't believe that we're doing this fight where I can't... Well, I guess Sword Boy is going to have to carry a lot of the fight. Nice shot, lady. Nice shot. Sword Boy is going to have to do a lot of work here. I tried to jump cancel at the very end of that dash string and it just didn't work. Yeah, okay. Fireballs are faster now. Oh, quick Othello. Get her while she's down on the ground. I thought you were about to do your ulti right there. Why aren't you doing your ulti? Seems a bit stupid not to do your ulti right about now. You're not gonna... Yeah, alright, you could just die as well. That's fair. Give me some potions, give me some good stuff. Lady? Slap. Give me something nice. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. I'll take that for now. For some reason it bugged out and I couldn't see it, but, you know, yeah, it's there. Nice. So, I could... Nah, we're just going to sell everything here. We're just going to destroy this and get some more fragments. 35 fragments already. Pretty good early start. Now, here are the totem area spot thingies. It's all in Korean, but don't worry, I assure you. This lets me spend 15 bone fragments. I can get a boost to magic and physical attack by 10 at a time. It's currently 0. That text right there is just saying it's at 0 right now. But it will go up by 10. So damage, life, and cooldown stuff. Right? Attack speed and cooldown stuff, no less. So it's pretty good if you're doing a speedy boy build. Now, this life one also gives you a small heal as it boosts your max life. So technically, this can be a lifesaver after an adventurer fight if you're trying to boost your life up and keep the compensation going. Unfortunately for all of us, I'm using the bone fragments to upgrade right now. If you're doing a bone, like a little skull only run, pretty nice little feature right there is being able to dump any fragments you do get. If you come to the end of your run and say, damn, that is awesome looking. Is that a tree? I can actually see the damn thing now for once because it doesn't have all the stupid shinies all over it. So it actually has... So it teleports dudes. Okay, that NPC is teleporting people. I get it now. I get it. Othello. Quick. Eat their face. Eat their face, mate. Get them. So... You're going to teleport them, aren't you? Yeah, okay. So this NPC just zaps dudes around. Okay. I haven't actually paid enough attention to fully notice what the hell that guy's doing. But we finally get to see. I'm trying my best to get away from that ball, but I'm doing a bad job. I don't want to turn around because this guy's got a flamethrower strapped to his chest, and I don't understand when, where... There it is. Okay, now I understand how he's activating it and under what conditions he's doing it, but he's just doing it if I'm hugging a little bit too close to him. Gargoyle, fantastic skull to be destroyed, not using him for this. But like I was saying, a little skull only run works a treat for... Stop it, lads. Works a treat for bone fragment manipulation. Just take those bone fragments and go dump them into the... Can I get that? Thank you. And go dump them into a Rocknace section. Okay, there's a little bit too much going on up here, mate. There's too much. Oh, you've got the tornado thing. That's annoying. Othello. Can you kill him? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. We're getting somewhere. No, we're not. We're not getting anywhere. Don't hit me. It's getting tight, dude. It's getting pretty tight in here. There's a lot of fire everywhere. There's a lot of damage everywhere. I do believe in the might of the Gravey and the Othello spam. What I don't believe in is being kind to that guy's dog. I'm going to slap that guy's dog and make him go away. Okay. Alchemist with the pollutant flask. This could be useful just as a swap tool, just to get some extra magic damage out there. I have absolutely no money. I mean, I've got some money. But when I say absolutely no money, I mean I am suffering. I would like this trainee's necklace, please. I'm definitely going to be sticking with magic for now because Nether Mana Suppressor this early is too good to be true, so let's get rid of the mana box. The metal box, I should say. Now, getting rid of metal box has had the detrimental effect of screwing our treasure over. But I can get trainee's necklace, and I don't think... This is where I can lock in inscriptions. Yeah, I need a full price tag right there to do that. So instead, if I come over here and look at the Mantech cogwheel, it's a bit of magic, bit of fire, all that kind of stuff. Don't really care. This is pretty good. I should take Prayer of Grace for Gravey to get his extra cooldown management stuff going, but I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to roll through a little bit, just take a look. Yeah, there's some alright stuff here. Yeah, there's some okay things. Some of this is alright. Sure would like to go back and take that. You know what? I'll buy this. I'll take this. Sure would like to go back and take that scroll right about now. But I'll take this just so I can sell it. Look at that. We got money out of this. So I can come in here, find treasure. Bam. Lock treasure in. So now that the treasure's locked in, it would cost another 600 or so to change it to something else. But now that it's locked in, I've got 2 treasure again. I can just keep that for the rest of the run if I want and just keep my medallion on me. Replace it with the gold incense if I get it. Something like that. You know, just Just being cool. Alright, lads. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, lads. Let's get some Othello action out here. Wait, are those guys getting hurt? No, I was about to say, are they getting hurt by the lightning from that guy? It doesn't look like it. I thought he was for a second. Where are you facing? Where are you facing? He's facing the wrong way. Oh, beating that dog in the head with an alchemist flask. I could also go the alchemist route, to be honest, if I really wanted to. I haven't done an alchemist run since all the big changes because they absolutely gutted. Jesus Christ. They absolutely gutted alchemists in one of the major updates from a little while ago. And I haven't recovered since. What the living shit? Jesus! Alright, that person looked pretty impressive. Not sure if they were that impressive. They seem to have just kind of fallen off and died, but... Were they just there to summon people? Were they just there to be a nuisance? Oh my word. Okay, difficulty 8. Difficulty 8 is doing stuff, dude. I'm just trying to get like 2 seconds in so I can actually like use my summons to get my Othello out. And can you die? Thank you. Thank you, son. No, I'm gonna throw... I missed so hard. There, you can die. Get out of my way. That sorry guy can die. Take some flasks in the back of your head. There we go. There we go. Alright, this room turned into a surprising mess of nasties, but we're still doing alright. We are okay. We are alive. We are hanging in there. This might be a long one. I'm just realizing now, due to the time it takes to get through some of these higher end difficulties, the videos are going to get longer. So, I mean, some of you are okay with that. For those who aren't okay, I apologize. I'm going to try and kill things as quickly as I possibly can, but like I'm saying, dude, I can't always promise that things are going to die lickety-split nice and quick, you know? I don't think these work. No, they don't. If I could summon them on his little side branch thingies, that works way better for doing this. Unfortunately, I goofed. I didn't get them summoned on the side of his little tree branch thingies. You can dodge through those, by the way. I've seen some people saying that it's a bit unfair that he has these big spikes that get in the way. Don't worry, you can dodge through them. Just gonna swap out to get that better dash. Now, Othello, he's on the ground. Can you... Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Swapping out so I can get that swap back in. No other reason. That just messed me up. Thank you. It's okay. We got away with it. We got away with it. We've got a lot of these Othello grave potentials on the ground down here. No. Oh, that's done it again. No. Freezing him is risky business. Messing up my timing. Yeah, that's right, you messing up my timing. I want to swap back to Alchemist. Give me my double dash back. There we go. And look at that. Fortunately, all my Othellos have run out and gone away. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? That's what we wanted, right? Was to use Othello a little bit too early. There we go. Did I get hit by him? I don't think I got hit by him in that. That's pretty good if we didn't get hit. That helps us out a lot. Because this health orb should hopefully get us back up to... Yeah! Although I'm an idiot. If I was going to take the seed... By the way, if you're considering... Ah, come on. I wouldn't take it anyway, to be honest. If you're considering taking the seed for any of your runs, if Iggy were to give it, just don't stand underneath the chest and take that health orb straight away. It's a mistake that I make constantly, alright? It's a constant error. And it's something that I shouldn't do. I might take Priestess's Veil, to be honest. Yeah. The Veil's not that bad. I could take the root, not the root, the seed, but I just don't care about the seed that much. Right. Here are all the new extra ones. This is my first time seeing them too, so we'll get to go through them together. Fun, right? Because all of these from here out, from Electric Field, all the way down to Putt Pocket, was the first upgrade. And then the second upgrade that we got from beating level 7, I believe, or level 7, yeah, is all these ones. Mercury Heart. Gain 2 Mercury Heart upon defeating a dark enemy. When hit with at least 1 Mercury Heart in possession, no damage will be taken, and you will become invincible for 1 second. So this is specifically to help me get through these harder areas, because I don't know if you've noticed, but we fought 6 in Act 1 alone. We've got 6 of these points. So this is, every time we kill one, we get 2 Mercury Hearts. Get hit, consume a heart, become invincible. This is just like shielding heart. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Big mountain pressure. Physical attack and magical attack are increased by up to 40% every second, up to 200% increase. The increase gets reset 1 second after dealing damage to an enemy and will not increase again. So this is just that don't hit them, stack up big damage, and then it's like a doomsday effect almost, except, you know, not. This would be good for like Warlock dropping meteors. It wants you to specifically only take advantage of windows and not anything else. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Predicted pain upon dealing skill damage to an enemy. Skill damage dealt to the same enemy is amped. Remember, it's amped. That's a multiplier. By up to 10% for 2 seconds. Amplified by up to 50%. Okay. Upon dealing skill damage to an enemy. That skill damage is dealt to the same enemy as amped. That might be kind of nuts for Gravey, since his summons would count as skill damage. And we're able to ramp that up to maximum damage pretty damn quickly. Go Getter. Damage dealt to enemies through an attack from an item is amplified. For all the Carrion style builds, gunpowder sword, thief armor, the magic knife, all that kind of stuff. Go Getter's pretty sick, actually. I like that idea. Silent Cries. When using this skill, the cooldown of a different skill decreases by 2 seconds. So by getting it, another skill's cooldown is dropped by 2. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Be really good for Gravey, actually. Just to get more summons out quicker. Not bad. When a status element is cancelled, there's a chance of re-inflicting the same one. So you could, like, re-inflict freeze or stun once it's over. Very nice, very nice. Now, the first thing I'm taking is Kingslayer. This, I believe, becomes more and more mandatory the further into the run that you get. Now, I could take something like Piety, which is one of the other newer ones from beating, like, difficulty 5 or 6. I forget which one. Life recovery is boosted, and when life is recovered, our damage goes up based on the amount of life recovered. This, paired with skulls like Ghoul, or paired with good items like the Priest Stuff or the Root, can provide good damage and support. But at the same time, I'm thinking Predicted Pain and Silent Cries. I want to see how these work. So Silent Cries, I'm going to equip this and just see how that's going to help me. Turns physical damage into magical and magical into physical upon dealing skull damage to enemies. Reversed Fate, kind of funny. Not as good as Sin. We want Sin over this instead, but Sin is pretty rare. I've found like 2 Sins, period, since that first one that I've shown you in the video from a little while ago. I have not found any since then. What else am I looking to get as far as support? I think I might need Super Baby at some point, but I might wait and not get it just yet. And I might get Predicted Pain first. Although that's only damage. No, I need support. I need support first, so I could take Super Baby for the raw life. I don't believe that Hard Shell's going to help me here. Yeah, I might just take the baby. I might just take... Even just 1 stack in the baby is 25%. It's a really big boost for a first purchase. I can't get Predicted Pain just yet, so instead we're going to put a second point into this. We'll come back and get Predicted Pain later. 203 life. Handy. It's helping us. Dark Quartz, a power crystal that cannot be contained in a natural ecosystem. This combines Dark Quartz with the unique magic of Carlane to provide it tremendous power. Thank you for your very dry exposition that doesn't help me much whatsoever. Upgrade me. And please, don't give me Hamlet. Okay. Okay. Now, 21, 15, 14. Does it mean that when you use a skill, the cooldown of a different skill, so when I use a skill, another skill's cooldown gets lower? Is that what it's implying to me here? That if I, like if I throw potions, my... It does! It does! That worked. Okay, good. Don't stun me, ladies. Oh, he's got Penance. That's the one that does like a nasty little AoE of damage. Too bad for you, I can kind of just sit up here and do whatever the hell I want. Right, so this is really good for Gravey because as he's... Oh my god! They've got marching boys! That went full screen! It's pushing me back! Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Back up, back up. Back up. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is amazing. I love it, but it is also ridiculous. And hilarious. My word. Okay, fair enough. I'm really enjoying this cooldown stuff for Gravey, though. This helps him out a lot. No. Oh, I wasn't... That's really fast, dude. That comes out so fast. Oh my god. Just get the summons out. Get the summons out. Get the summons out. Kill these guys. Alright. Gold main spearman down there. Getting messed up by Hamlet. Lovely. Look, dead. See? We're doing good. Did I get treasure in the last room? I don't think I did. That is huge. Dude, can we talk about the size of your, the hitbox on that attack? I'm waiting for the ladies to finish. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Why are you here? No one likes you. Oh, I've got there's another one over here. Buddy, no one likes you. Go away. I like you, actually. I like him a lot. Minotaur, nah. Let that be destroyed. Coming through here. If I knew what my other... what should I worry about inscription-wise? Maybe I get Artifact or Wisdom? Depending on circumstance. I should be able to get another Wisdom pretty easily. Because I'm trying to think of what second inscription I should lock in over here. Maybe I lock in Wisdom now just to get the extra damage of it. And then if I find more Wisdom, I unlock it and change it. But first, Warrior's Pauldron's very handy. This is the miracle drug that gives you a damage increase, which is very nice, but I'd rather not buy damage increase when I've already got such strong damage coming out from things like Netherman Suppressor. I'd rather... Oh, a random item, which probably won't be worth the price of that package, but... $4.76, let's buy it. Oh, we got scammed. We got scammed. It's fine. It's fine. Now, what's actually kind of worth our while is buying skulls. You're effectively just buying some fragments, and even if it's just 5 at a time, I find that it's worth it to rush through and finish getting your fragments done early. Me getting my skulls upgraded faster is more something I want to do. If I hadn't done that, I probably would have locked in a Wisdom. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving. What's the problem down here, huh? Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, that'd be right. I got one Othello summoned. Get Hamlet. You'd really know how to turn up the annoying factor, don't you, buddy? Don't worry, Othello's got you. This is also going to be a way of trying to help confirm the difficulty of 8 and 9. Because 8 and 9 are like, you know, these are the hard boy hours, right? But at the same time, I've had people saying that Gravey doesn't work as well in higher difficulties for, you know... That's pretty intimidating, dude, not gonna lie. Were you meant to summon more than one, or did I kill you before you could finish? I don't know. But yeah, saying that Gravey doesn't work as well, and that's heartbreaking to me. I don't want that to be a thing, so I'm gonna try and use brute force and make Gravey work. Because I like Gravey, alright? I like Gravedigger. I think Gravedigger is a phenomenal skull. I think he works very well at what he wants to do, which is summon and be a dick. It's just that this man over here is moving really fast and teleporting around. Yeet it. Yeet it. Yeet it. Am I playing kind of scummy? 100%. 100% I'm playing scummy. Have you seen how they're playing? They're playing way scummier than me. And now we move over here. Oh, it's the shield boy. My bad. I didn't realize it was the shield boy. I would have just ran up and hit him otherwise. Oy, this is going to be a rough one. It's going to be long. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. It's going to be all sorts of other words that rhyme with uff. Ma'am? I'm going to ask you no. I should have swapped faster. I didn't swap fast enough. Very good upgrade for Gravey so far. Having all the cooldowns get faster as you do other moves. Look at this. Have you ever seen Gravey spam his cooldown? I mean, you probably have. He's had builds in the past that can spam his cooldowns as fast as this. I'm now specifically just using his summons for Hamlet just to get the cooldown on Othello lower. Was that both of them? Oh, they died together. Oh, cute. You can die with them. Nothing? Come on now. The higher difficulties are now robbing me of my loot. You can't do this to me. Destroy Gargoyle. You guys want to see a Gargoyle run too. I hear you. I hear you. The answer is eventually. The answer is eventually, and probably down on like difficulty 5 or something, you know. I don't really want to do big, super duper tough runs. No, I'm trying to swap out. There we go. I think my shield helped absorb some of that trumpet dude that came at me. A dish maid. We're calling them dish maids, are we? That's cute. Othello's poking and prodding is knocking her into the sky. There we go. Another one down. That upgrade that gives you a what was it called? A Mercury heart. Take that. Whenever you kill those guys, might be kind of good in hindsight. Oh my god, that's a really high hitbox. There's another one. Alright, we're gonna get tagged there. Can't help it. Throw potions at him. Alright, maybe a few too many of these dudes in that hallway for my taste. Let's get some Hamlet in here. Hamlet slap him. There we go. Am I missing treasures as I go? I probably am, but I can't help it. I can't help it. It's difficult, okay? Shut up. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. Actually, while I've got my Warrior's Pauldrons on. Now, this very unfriendly NPC, the funny looking one, drops like an incense burner on the ground that will then make any enemy that's within it invulnerable, much like how Thief's Smoke does. So, very, very, very irritating effect. Why was it? Alright, I'm not going to ask questions on that one. I'm not asking questions about that one, Chief. Well done, Othello. You see them spike everyone? Well done. Look at Othello. Look at Othello and Hamlet go. I'd rather get King Lear, because King Lear would be insane for this kind of a run. If I can get a reroll, that'd be sick. More fragments are very nice, but before I do that... yeah, okay. I'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1. No! Oh, we've done it. We've done it. We've broken it. Something that I didn't want to mention is that you can duplicate skulls. We have our King Lear. We just happen to have King Lear via different reasons. Different reasons that will remain unspoken. So I need a lot more fragments. So I'm just going to break this open right now. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to get both of these to unique and then start working on getting them to legendary. Yeah, okay. Damn. I didn't expect this to happen for this kind of a run. I was hoping to get this for Bomber. I really wanted to relive the glory days of getting just a ton of Bomber out and about. Sadly, no, that's not happening right now. It's a summon frenzy. Oh, look at that. I'm going to summon some more. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And thanks to the cooldown management gimmicks, it's a lot more easy, a lot easier for us to spam these skills, actually. If I just summon King Lear... Wait, King Lear doesn't do the balls yet. The rolling balls. He just does the throwing stones one. Yeah, I'll swap out. I'll do this. Take that, sir. The good side about this is that we have obviously a lot of Gravedigger action. The bad side about this is that we have a lot of Gravedigger action. Oh, there's the Cup of Longing. That's a big fat no. Lunar Ring, though. That's a big fat yes. Thank you. Skull Fragment Room. Take me there. Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, I've got the shield up. There we go. Look at that. Simple. Handled like a book. No. King Lear, do something about it. Damn. Okay. You coming back up anytime soon, buddy? No? Ow! Okay, okay, okay. I could have swore I was about to hit him and kill him before the end. Another Alchemist, that's fine. Alright, we swap into the little one first, so that we can then swap into the bigger one, and start getting these summons out. Now, I'm kind of anxious about this, because I can't spam summons as much on the Sisters fight, because they're really fast, and there's just a tiny bit too much end lag on the end of Gravedigger summons. So we need to be really careful. Gravey also only has a single dash. So some of these attacks that the Sisters want to do are going to be dangerous, to say the least. Alright? Dangerous. Moves like that. I'm going to try and just rely on swapping and summoning. And having Warrior's Pauldron save my ass. Like that. And dashing at just the right moment because I'm cheeky. That was rude. Like how she predicted and put it in exactly the right spot to get me. I have been consistently summoning though. Ow, that was exactly what I was talking about. See how I couldn't quite get airborne? We're getting damage on him. It may not seem like much, but this is working. Alright, remember she's going to do the follow-up dash afterwards. She always does that. Run away from that. If I can get some mutant to get faster swaps, that'd help. I need to get some mutant stuff. Maybe I make mutant my second lock-in. Temporarily. Alright, we can use our jumping attack to stall for a microsecond in the air. Pretty sick. That was really tight. And I should... Whoa. You've never seen me hit my swap so fast. Nice. There we go. Oh my god. Lady. Don't. Oh, that was close. Yep. Yep. I've got to be so smart with some of these decisions. Close. Oh. Unfortunately, Hamlet, I don't think is doing quite enough in this fight. But, oh dear. Oh, I tried. I tried to sit in that circle bit for a second and then dash at the end of the attack because that hitbox lingers. No third one? Okay, good. Don't. And then we open this up. We do... No, don't do that. Move. Move. Don't be doing that. Let me drop 2 more Lears. Dodge through that. She's doing multi. I can get some free summons in this. Whoa. Ma'am. Ma'am. Break some of these little guys. Get my cooldown back. Poked in the back. There we go. Finally. Good lord. With 2 power skulls who are designed to spam a bunch of summons every time they come out. I really want to get one of them to legendary, but I do see the value in getting both to unique first, to take full advantage of both of their summons. I don't really see anything of too much value here besides maybe selling Griffin. Yeah, I might just sell Griffin instead, because this other stuff, like, I mean, I could keep Griffin, but I think raising dudes up off the ground is more of a hindrance for my summons than a help. So we'll do this for now. And we'll make our way through with our six dark bead powered quartz thingies. Bone fragment acquisition increases, gold acquisition decreases. Honestly, might be what I need to get this to happen. 5 free restocks, prices increase. See, having less money would suck, but having more bones would be great for getting my my build done. But I do want to get predicted pain. Skill damage boosts the damage and amplifies the damage I deal to the same enemy. That means boss fights become significantly easier. And I feel like it'd be a good idea to start getting it now, so that the Chimera fight is a lot easier, as well as the adventurers coming up. But what I might do is take Deal with the Dead now. Can I destroy a cursed one afterwards? I can't remember if I can destroy cursed. I hope I can. If I can't, then we've ruined this. If I can, great. Deal with the Dead. I can destroy it. Good, 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 good. And we're going to max out Super Baby. I'm going to take this for now just to boost my bone gain for a little bit. And then once the bones are done and I can get both of them as close to, if not both, legendary, then I get rid of it and I take the pain one to try and help with the dad fight. But it didn't last him long. At the time, there was too little of it. You see, that terrible underground lab, at some point, he came to a realization. Oh no, what did he realize? Swapping out into little basic boy. We're going to get you to unique along with your friend. Yeah, that's right. The twins. So who do you get besides King Lear? Are you also going to get someone else that I don't want? Please don't get Hamlet. If I had two of these guys with both with Hamlet. I need a Macbeth. Oh, thank you for the Macbeth. I have all of them. We have Othello, Hamlet, King Lear, and Macbeth across both of our soul bearers now. Absolutely fantastic. And 46 fragments left over. So someone's hitting legendary tonight, all right? Someone's hitting legendary. Now, oh, it's the Shake and Bake brothers. They're all shaking and baking. Oh my god, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get some Hamlet action, get some of this, get some of that, get some of this, get some of that. Just keep summoning, just keep doing it, just keep doing it. Swap into another one, just keep summoning, just keep doing it. We get 2 Land of the Damned. Double Land of the Damned, double big stupid summons, and a potential sin. This guy always gives a sin, doesn't he? Let's see what you're going to give me this time, buddy. Thank you, skeleton. What's this one? Prophecies of Evil. Oh, it's the Greed. Gold acquisition increases by 50% for 5 seconds upon defeating an enemy. This is actually phenomenal because it's going to help compensate for the 50% that we lost right there. We also get Sin. Damage dealt by enemies is decreased. All damage dealt to enemies changes based on the higher attack between magical and physical. Our highest attack is still magical by a long margin, but getting some Sin in this build. Give me some Sin in this build, alright? Give me some Sin. Fantastic. And 3 treasure. So, you know, we've got another treasure on our side to help us out. That's a lot of blobs. If I just do this, can you little... Wow, still got me with that? I was gonna say, can you little guys do anything about it? Apparently you can. Answer is yes. Answer is indeed. Indeed, we can do something about it. Take that. Take that. Ow! There's too many things all over the screen. My eyes. Oh. Beelz, what do you see with your idiot eyes? Not bloody much. Help. Oh, that's weird. Thank you for not actually falling beneath the earth, so I can still do this. Is that enough to make sure you guys die? I hope it is. That was close. Oh, you can't. You can't stop them because of that thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Annoying. Damn, those things track very well, don't they? No, 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 die. Who said that Gravey wasn't as good at the higher difficulties? He's destroying the higher difficulties all on his own. Gravey, and no one but Gravey. Oh, look, it's my membership to the Fulgent Dawn Club. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy to be a member. Now, unfortunately, I no longer have enough money to lock in that 4th treasure, which would be really nice to get, to be honest. Wait, I've already got my treasure locked in. I'm an idiot. What was I going to lock in? Mutant. I want Mutant to be able to swap around faster, but I don't have my first Mutant in the first place, so not much I can do about it. We're not getting much money at this point in the run, so we're going to have to rely on good luck in getting all of this. Oh my god, legit. He is swanging ferociously. I'm gonna summon one little fella over there. And we are out. And they are dead. Where was my treasure in this room? Did I get treasure in this room? Who had it? No one? Really? No one? I disagree. I think that I should have gotten some treasure in this room. But fine, be that way. Meanwhile, the loot's not looking too strong, dude. Fine, more bone fragments, more fragments, more fragments, more fragments. We can do this. More fragments. Oh dear sweet, funky monkey. All systems online. All systems online. How does he fight this thing? That's how. He just makes it die. That's how. Okay, intimidated, intimidated. That's someone new. That's someone very new. Who are you? It's Frieza! Oh my god, it's literally... Ah! Oh, it's literally Frieza! Death beam? Die? Son of a bitch! Sick though, but still son of a... It's hiding behind the graves. Is that where my other one was? Did I miss out on a treasure because it was hiding behind the graves? Better not have. Alright, let's start summoning in this bad boy. Can't see a damn thing. Is that a surprise to anyone? No. Oh. Get out of the fire. God, they're so tanky. They are so goddamn tanky. This degree of tankiness is just not allowed, dude. I've spam summoned as much as I possibly can. That was close. Whoa. One of them down. Finally, thank you. I'm just gonna bully this fella for a second. Lady, don't shoot twice back to back like that. Rude. Have you considered having a heart? There we go. Oh yes, give me the healing. Give me the healing. Give me all the fat healing. Look at how many tombstones are everywhere, dude. This graveyard turned into a raveyard and a half. Not even joking with it. Ooh. Destroying Balrog for 30 max life is kind of a big deal. We are getting more bone fragments. I don't have the option to get anyone to legendary yet. And destroying this still wouldn't get me there. 30 max life is a big deal, alright? The jump from unique to legendary when it comes to quintessence destruction is pretty big. I still can't do anything, that's all. So we move on. We take more bone rooms. I need those NPCs to show up. That's what I really need. Oh my god. Wait, I've got another freezer in this room? Die. Oh my god, I'm just imagining an elite freezer would be one of the worst things to have to fight. I want to know what his actual name is. And if it's not elite freezer, be pissed. It's a great reference, by the way. Because that is just straight up freezer. It's a mecha freezer. Which is also a great reference. It's a great oh, Bomber Boy. This also confirms for people who may be wondering if, you know, things like the old two bomber build is a possibility, you know, a bit more easily now. There's more options to do it. And yes, that is exactly the case. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is that a new... Okay. I see you. Okay, can I dash through this? And trigger it? Yes, thank you. Don't. Ah. Are we good? We good now? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Suffer. Suffer. Just die. You thought it was Gravey, but it was actually me, Gravey. Aha! Samurai. Thank you. Be destroyed. Okay. Swinging in, swinging in, swinging in. What do we have in here? What do we have in here? A lot of chase. A lot of chase. A lot of good... Ooh. Your physical attacks. Amplify physical damage. Base number power skulls. Yeah, no. No. I'm just gonna rock the full magic. There's shenanigans I could do there, but no. I choose no. There's our 4th treasure. If I really care. Which, at this point, I don't need 4 treasure. At this point, my treasury goodness is good enough at just staying at 2, if anything. So what I should do is get rid of the Carlane Insignia next. And knock it down to 2, and just have the prophecies do all the heavy lifting. I could get Master Fighter... But I really, really, really want something that's going to give me Mutant. And I'm not getting any of those things because I'm taking all these different fragment rooms. And I'm not even getting... Do I buy the random item? What are the odds it's actually useful? It won't be. It definitely won't be. I need to get more fragments more quickly. And unfortunately... Oh my god. Oh my god. Help! Just keep summoning. Just keep doing it. I know most of the summons are going downstairs. That's why I'm going to push him down there. And they teleport him away. Oh my dear sweet lord. Help! He's got a pile bunker! He's got a power bunker. Jesus. Okay. Okay. He's dead. Good. Now, can you do me a favor and die? Thank you ever so much. Good lord. Absolutely terrifying new enemy. I love him. He's horrible to deal with. No. Sorry, big fella. You're alive? Damn, you got beefy. It's amazing how the ogres are now just like a non-entity. They're like, they're not difficult to fight. They're not scary. They're not anything. All right. All right. I get it. Whip it good. Whip it good. Ow. Okay. Double freezer. Double freezer summer. Did they teleport under this? They're on the ground. What? They've teleported underground and gotten... Oh, shit! Double dive kicks! What the f... What happened? I don't get it. Okay. 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 They're alive still. Okay, they're stuck. Stop it. Stop. I swear. And then they go away again. Buddies. Okay. This is just how we have to play this fight. We have to wait until they try and teleport, dive, kick me. And then just let my summons take care of the work for me as I do a swap dash, because that's hurting me a lot, and that sucks. Okay. Right before the Chimera fight, we were doing good too. We were doing great. We were doing amazing. We were immaculate. We were phenomenal. And now we're not. Damn you, stupid twin mecha freezers hiding under the ground. That's such ass. That's such ass. That's ass. No, just summon. Secret to the Chimera fight is simple. Stand in one place. Kill as many of the little ghosty dudes as you possibly can. And just keep summoning graveyards. That's it. Do nothing but this. And eventually, it might goddamn die. Eventually. Maybe. But also maybe not, you know? This thing has so much life. No. Why is there a health orb floating up there? Hello? Can I get that? Bruh, someone died up there and I can't get to it? I need to get Legendary unlocked ASAP so that I can actually get more summons. All these different tombstones, and I can't summon with them because I don't get multi-summon until Legendary. Oh, that was a tight spot right there to be in. I tried really hard to do the whole run underneath, jump, and then dive through at the last second. It's just... My shield disappeared. My shield was on me. I had Warrior's Pauldrons, and I'm like, oh, I'll just use Warrior's Pauldrons. That was close. She almost pushed me back into it. Oh. Bit of a tight weave, not gonna lie. It's a tight weave. There we go. I'm trying to like move through the poison and still tackle dash past the nasties. Give me my stuff. Thank you. Raven Lord would be really handy right now because I do not have. But then again, Mage's Mana Bracelet is going to be handy too. That's my extra wisdom. That's some cooldown stuff. I'd get more damage from Netherman Suppressor because right now I don't have any cooldown stuff to boost it. And I've got a bunch of items I need to ditch. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of my insignia, but Ravenlord might be kind of handy. Can I grab this without... I really can't get this? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. It's Ravenlord or it's get Mage's Mana Bracelet. I mean, that skill cooldown speed. Skill cooldown speed is very useful for us. Question is, would I be able to get a better quintessence between now and the end of the game? I think I could. I'm taking the item. I'm taking the item. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm taking the item. And... What? I tried to do like a timed jump exit to try and grab that life orb. Fine, be that way. I still... need bone fragments, so I'm not going to worry about... Actually, if I rotate it out now, I should be able to get plenty of bone fragments between now and the end of this act. Right? I think that's all I needed. I've got the boost that I need. I can destroy this now. I have just enough money to do so. Let's get rid of it now. Because I'm going to need predicted pain. I feel it. I feel it. I want to try it. I feel like predicted pain would help out a lot. I mean, there's a lot of fun things out here, but yeah, upon dealing skill damage to an enemy, skill damage dealt to the same enemy is amped. I need damage boosting. We need to amp. We need to amp bad. It's amped by 10% for 2 seconds. Up to 50% damage amp. That is huge. He realized that it would never be anywhere near enough to get hold of the whole continent of Harmonia. It would be hard, even using unusual methods, so he came up with something. What's the something he came up with? Tell me. Huh? What's the something? Alright, Othello, Hamlet versus King Lear, Macbeth. I think we know which one's the better one. It would be the King Lear, Macbeth. Because Macbeth is amazing. We're going to make him legendary. And then we are still doing the stupid thing of chasing down skull rooms to get the second one to legendary so that we get big, big summons. Alright? We need big, big summons for both of our skulls. And I'm broke. No money. That was a lot of money to destroy that bad power, that cursed dark ability. So getting rid of the last of our gold gain items and the rest of our trash, which really, it's just the Carlane Insignia and Priestess's Veil. The other stuff is good. It's not amazing, but it's okay. It'll do the trick, you know? It's okay. Skull Room, look at that. Haven't seen one of those before. Alright, what new monstrosities await me in this hellhole? Thank you, that was handy. Oh yes, all the King Lears, all the good stuffs. Yes, give me a skull. Give me a good one. Give me a big, strong one. Thank you, that's what I want. That's what I want, dude. Thank you. What a handy fella. Why are there 2 enemies up here? There should only be 1. I don't like what I'm seeing, mate. I'll be honest with you right now. I don't like what I'm seeing. Alright. Alright. Buddy. I told you once already. I'll tell you it again. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Is he teleporting to me or not? Oi. Those balls gonna roll back and get him, maybe? No? God damn it. He's gonna let me do this, isn't he? There you go. Get winked out, dude. Get winked out of existence. Look at all the summons now. Legendary Gravey has the extra summons that we need. Fantastic. Give me that. Alright, we're already at 85 fragments thanks to our double unique destruction over there. A dark one, no less. Mate, I don't need this in my life today. And the fireballs falling from the sky don't help. They really don't. Buckaroo. Nah, I'm just gonna tease you a little bit. I'm just gonna call you a name, Steven. Oh, that was close. Almost got hit by that trap. Stupid Hamlet. Get him, Hammy. Get him, Hammy. I'm gonna drop a Macbeth right here. I'm gonna sit on the Macbeth. Is he dead? Oh, finally. Life orb for me. Just gonna slap these little fellas. That was a big jump forward. I didn't think he would jump that far forward. Well, goddamn, do I ever need that mutant right about now? Because I would love to be swapping faster. Because it's also a nice defensive tactic to swap more. Son of a bitch. Die. Thank you. Oh, life orbs. You're a treat. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. An omen chest. Not that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Increase magic attack when your life is at 30% or below. Honestly at this point, it's doing more for me than this thing is. I'd rather just take this for now in case it actually gets to activate. Because right now I am low enough that it could activate. Which is terrifying that it could activate. But it very well might. Alright, King Lear's balls are rolling. This is a good thing. That's gonna reach me, isn't it? Mate, I'm gonna ask you really politely to stop what you're doing, alright? Are you guys actually reaching? No way. I need a Thello for that. Hang on. Can you guys reach? No? That's a shame. Fella. Item, please. Bad item. Take it back. Don't want it. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Actually having a little bit of cash for once is kind of nice. I really want mutant, and I'm not getting my mutant. I can afford like one reroll here, maybe. I mean, that's got bone on it. Bone's not a bad inscription to get, but it's very dependent on just like spamming some swaps here and there, and it's only at every 5th one. I'd rather just get the 45% to regular swaps, to be completely honest with you. If I'm being super honest with you, I might buy the food while I'm here. I'm just gonna do this instead. I'll come back later, but I want to try and preserve this life bar until I can get both of these skulls to legendary. I've done this wrong. I should have swapped into the unique one to start with. There we go. Well done, lad. Damn, he started swinging in a hurry. Can you not? That's bad. Intense cold on him, eh? That stupid little drone that's floating around. Thank you, go away. I'm not going to waste the money. I could try and re-roll my second one so I get like 2 Othello King Lears. But it's just not worth trying. It really isn't. Who's up here? I don't remember who's up here. Oh, you. Oh, I dodged way too like late / early / didn't dodge at the right time. Oh well. Life Orb to get me back up. Life Orb to get me back up and going. There we go. Last thing that I need. Now I can get both the legendary. I can finally start taking some money in item rooms. Oh, that's not good. Wait, was that a trap on the ground? Did I just walk over that and get hurt afterwards? Oh. Oh. Oh, oi, oi. You've already thrown out the... What? It is a trap on the ground. I'm not seeing that. Because there's a lot of stuff already all over the place. Alright, little kamikaze kid's bugged out. And my summons, unfortunately, don't do a very great job of, what the... Stop! Of hitting. I can't even see these things on the ground at the moment. I'm looking for my treasure chest. They don't do a very good job of stopping, those floating things. There we go. You're well and truly dead now. Excellent. Okay. Not another one of these. Not another one of these. I could take the gold incense burner. Do I have antique on deck? I have antique on deck. We could get some antique on deck. Because now this is not helping me whatsoever. So we get rid of this again. We rotate this out. We now have some antique happening for us. We're at 377 max life. You see that dip from 276 to 377. 100 life boost. Just getting 35 max life and having Super Baby scale that from like retroactively. It goes back and it scales my max life forward after I've gotten more max. So antique just gave us a huge boost. So much so that I'm not even sure I can afford to ditch it anymore now. This I'm obviously keeping, but this was going to be a mutant item. I guess this gets traded out for a mutant item now instead. Man, there's so much. I need a quintessence. I need the mutant. The bone fragment trial of getting stuff has just been a nightmare. No, stop that. Nah, go away, kid. I actually don't want to mess with you whatsoever. Nice attack. We're doing nothing but summons. Okay, now we avoid. Now we summon all the King Lears and all the King's Len. Damn, dude. So much easier than the other adventurer fights at this point. Look at that. Am I really seeing that damage ramp up from Skul? Like, I'm not even seeing the buff. Is the buff activating? I don't have the agency to stop and actually look and see if we're gaining anything from that. It's just too hectic. You take no damage from traps when using contestants you summon to. I mean, it's okay. If I get 10 max life, Super Baby scales this way harder than it should, right? So I go from 377 to what? 392. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. We'll take that. We'll take that. You, sir. You, sir. Thank you. Lovely. Double savior. All right. Double legendaries. It's a good time to be a fan of the boy Gravey. Shoutouts to Mr. Dano. I told you, dude. I told you it was coming. What the hell is that? What the shit are you? Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't want it. That was a big explosion. He's doing the twister. Stop it, statues. I'm messing with big man over here. I've got way scarier shit to deal with than you right now. Is it over? Ah, thank you. That was way worse than it had to be. Jesus, dude, this run is taxing my soul. But it's a cool run. It's taxing my soul, but what a cool run. There we go. Get out of my way. Kill the little skeleton dudes walking around. Get that cooldown back. Our cooldown management is insane with this upgrade, by the way. Nice. Thank you, Fulgent. Keep getting this golden money stuff. No. No. This has the potential to completely destroy the run. No. I've already got Nether Mana Suppressor. I could get things like Infinite Bone. I could get things like... See, Raven Monarch's Feather is exactly what I would need, but the odds of me getting it? Nah. I'm not going to run a risk on this. This run is too rare. It's too fun. It's too good. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to throw it away potentially because of that. Ah, Dark Priest Robe is very handy. Might be my thing to get rid of Priestess's Veil. Yeah. Yeah. No direct damage increase the way that... I mean, 60% damage increase is nice. Decrease incoming damage, movement speed, attack speed. I don't have the healing synergy and I don't have the other 30% gain boosters. Maybe I just don't take it. Yeah, let's just sell it instead. Sorry. Sorry. We sell it instead. Ifrit isn't really what I want, but maybe I should just take Ifrit. Maybe I just take it, just so I have something that can do damage. Because I don't have a Quint that's helped me right. Yeah, let's just take it. I need something. We need a thing, dude. We need a thing badly. Fragments, we don't need them anymore. I had the option of taking the baton in the last room, but I don't want it. It's good, but I want Raven's Feather. Fine, I'll take it. I really want Raven's Feather, though. We can ditch this for it. There. We've ended up spending more money doing this than it was worth it. Now I can't re-roll my my inscriptions properly. Ah, all the balls. We need more cash. More cash, more cash. By the time we get to the next shop, we'll be able to get more gains from this. I understand people are screaming at me, yo, Beelz, it's really good. I know it's really good. I'm just chasing the ideal, right? I'm chasing the... Wow, quarantine? Hello, sir. You are definitely not the nicest looking fellow I've seen all day today, alright? Stop it. Damn. Damn, the balls? Nice. Nice, dude. The balls? Destroying that, man. Honestly, this room could have been way worse, and it wasn't. Make sure we manually destroy the unique ones, since they're not all the same rarity. We can destroy the one that gives us the most gain. Oh, this room got more annoying, didn't it? Oh yeah, this room got way more annoying. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This room got way worse. Destroy that, please. I don't know. So you don't actually do the attack upon landing. You land and then it comes out. I'm trying to dodge the actual slam. And I'm thinking to myself, that slam is too fast to avoid. That's the idea. We're not avoiding the slam. We're avoiding something else. Yeah, I'm taking off, dude. I'm going down river for a bit. See you later. Hella no. Yeah. We just sell stuff. We just get money. I need money. I need cash. I could get a little bit of bone fragment action going on and then go and make a deposit at Arachne's altars, but we'll see. We'll see. That was tight. Oh, he fell off. And he got put back. So they're making sure that the Omen guys, the nasty nasties, can't be cheesed in that they fall off the side and they'll come back just with a bit more life missing. That's okay, I guess. Ah, that was bad. I got stuck. If their intent was to avoid a bad situation, I guess they did that successfully. Not me, though. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this. These stupid little balls, dude. They're just annoying enough. They're just annoying enough. Look at them. Die. Look at them. No, enough of this. Ma'am, buff me. Big buffs, magic, go. Crit rate? Ah, that's okay. We'll take crit rate. Crit rate's good. So we're now at 25% crit rate. We have virtually no crit up until now. We finally have options. Oy. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. We're moving right along to the Joan fight. Damn, we are going to finish this build at the very end. It's taken the entire run for me to get there. The baton was honestly a mistake to not take straight away, but I was really being greedy. I figured the odds of me finding a legendary Raven's Feather would be really decent after all I've seen so far. I could try and find a way to replace this and keep my antique, but that's just being extra greedy at that point. So far, I just need that mutant inscription locked in so I can get 45% cooldown on my swaps knocked down. I haven't found any purple drugs in the store so far, so I haven't been able to buy swap cooldown, which is what the purple drugs do. They're very nice. But for the most part, it's kind of working out. It's kind of working out. And now it's time to see if we can handle the Joan fight without this being too much worse for where... I'm dropping hamlets here so they can all sit here and manually smack this thing. I'm accidentally summoning Macbeths in the middle of the room when I don't need to be. We want lots of Othellos. Drop Macbeths on top of this. There we go. Get some King Lear. See, King Lear, it doesn't matter where he goes. He's a range boy. He can fight anywhere. Oh, look at King Lear's balls. Check out King Lear's balls, dude. Amazing. There we go. Okay. Need to knock out as many of these little dudes as possible before the stage transitions to get some cooldown back. And there we go. Look at that. Very handsome indeed. Not quite close enough to summon anymore. Actually, I don't think there's any tombstones down there. Now we got a bunch. 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't actually seen that move the entire time I've been playing this update. That is the first time I've seen her do the Hollow Knight move since the update. No kidding. Macbeth's. Slam on her. Damn, dude. I'm just standing in fire at this point. Look at that. Look at that. Badass. Destruction. Badass destruction. Balrog, we could destroy this for some more max life. You saw how this scaled so well. Troll, pretty neat, but I don't have crit synergy anymore, so I'm not going to worry about that. All of this is pretty cool, but I'm going to destroy the Balrog for more max life. I feel like survivability at this point is key. I have, like, not amazing damage, but I have damage. What I don't really have is a way to ensure I don't just die, so let's just destroy this. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Big gains, dude. Big gains. Now, we finished in here, right? We are all done. 7 left over. Pretty wild, dude. Pretty wild. Damage dealt to enemies with a higher life percentage than you is boosted by 50%. So this helps you get closer to the end of a fight, percentage-wise. As long as you're... Here's the funny thing. You would gain 50% amp damage for the entire time if your life value was at, like, 15% or less. Because then all you need to do is raise him down to the point where you get to Kingslayer, and then you're fine. No. Wrong button. A way to make Dark Quartz efficiently. That is the Dark Mirror, creating a replica of Harmonia that imitates the original world, then manipulating it with the power of the Dark Quartz. Insane. Insane. Sorry, Arachne. This wasn't the kind of run where I had bone fragments to spare. I kinda needed everything I could get. It was kind of stupid, I agree, but I did need everything I could get. Why am I not able to summon? Let me summon. Let me summon, damn you. Let me summon. Damn you. And just think, this is all on top of the fact that for the entirety of this run, I've basically had 2 treasure from close to the start. And I realize I may have missed some treasure chests, but that's still insane. The feather! Oh! Feather and purple? Oh! But I need to lock in mutant. I need to lock in mutant. I actually can't. I need to wait. Or do I? I don't want to ditch this, dude. That's so much to lose. Losing that much max life. Where's mutant? There it is. It's going to cost me so much to lock this in. But we have just enough left to buy the feather. But now I don't want to get rid of this. What would I ditch? I have my 4 wisdom, my antique. I could ditch Warrior's Pauldrons, but is that smart? Yes. Yes, that's smart. Yes, we do this. Yes. And I didn't need to lock in mutant now, so I now realize I locked it in because I didn't think I was going to take it. Now I am taking it. I could have not locked it in. But what would I have taken instead? Heirloom, probably? Probably Heirloom. Or Heritage. No. Yeah, Heirloom or Heritage. They're not as impactful in the long scheme of things, so this is fine. It's fine. I realize it's fine. There's too many mistakes with this because I'm going back and forth on my decision making. The solution to fix this is just to get more decisive and realize what I want to do before I do it. Instead of doing something and then changing my mind a second later. It's fine. The point is, we have our mutant, we have our damage bonuses. This is great. We're doing good. It's that time again. I have to thank you for being here. I have to say, I hope you've enjoyed this very different Gravey run that I would dare say is quite rare and different indeed. Please don't pull them onto me and then get me hit. That would suck quite hard. Alright, that should finish off the rest of them. I'm gonna break some dudes and get some cooldown back. Yeah, they're all done. I'm gonna break some dudes, get cooldown back. Get my coolies. Done. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed. This one is a little bit special, a little bit rare. I might die to dad. 435 life is a good chunk of life. Still got my first life bar mainly. Final breakdown. We didn't get a lot of magical attack for this build, but that's mostly because it's a lot of hodgepodge stuff kind of thrown together. We've got We don't need the treasure. It's mostly the antique and the maximum life from this. We've got 35 life from this and 35 life from this. 70 on top, plus that 25% boost from Super Baby gave us a lot of life just with this one item and synergy alone. The staff is here for... We got 4 wisdom. We got Fulgent. We got cooldown stuff so that whenever this activates, our suppressor boosts. I would have liked to get the ritual stuff instead, but what can you do? I should have taken that scroll at the start as well, but what can you do? We actually got Nether Matter instead of that, so that's fine, that's fine. Everything here is decent, all right? Everything here is decent. It's the powers I'm curious about. This one so far, Silent Cries, phenomenal skill. I think this with Bomber would be insane. Bomber with the mini grenades and Ignite, running around spamming those 2 buttons, or even Little Skull. Silent Cries with Little Skull himself, just resetting his own cooldowns with a cooldown build, Mage's Necklace, all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm looking forward to doing at some point as a Skull run with Silent Cries. Baby, Predicted Pain. Predicted Pain is working out quite well so far. I think Predicted Pain might be one of the best boss killers now, along with Kingslayer. Just for getting more consistency. My boys! No! Steven! Terry! Jimmy! Oh, Ludwig. He's hurting my lads. I'll put Macbeth down here, dude. You think I won't? I will. I'll put Macbeth on here. I'll get the Beth onto you. That was close. It's good damage so far. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. So much summoning. So much summoning. Okay. Dash, 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 dash. I can't dash in time. The timing is too tight. I wasn't able to dash in time. Why? I'm calling BS, son. Oh, wait, can we... There's one left. There we go. Okay. So many summons. Look at Othello still spiking him. Get him, Othello. Oh, my summons are gone. My boys. My army of goons. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it, boys. Wow, I really can't dodge fast enough to avoid that. I need to stay grounded. Don't jump. Start jumping. There we go. How many? That many? Okay. I'm lost. I'm lost. Can't see. He's summoning balls. Oh, he's diving? I thought he was summoning another one. He sometimes does that twice. Stuck in the ground. I hate when he does this. I don't know what he's doing. I can't see very well. Trying. Failing, but it's okay. We're living it. Oh, that's mean. Thanks, Daddy-O, for being mean. He grabbed? I can't see! Brutal, dude! I can't even see what's hitting me down there. There's an effect on the ground, but it's... Are you actually stuck? Or can you get out of that spot, please? Thank you. I told myself to stay on the ground and I'm jumping around. He's almost done. He's almost done. He's almost done. Hate this attack. Whoa, that's tight. Yeah, we got to come airborne for that. Dad, please just die. 15% isn't that far away, please. There we go. Okay, we almost lost our first life. We still had a second life to go. Damn, dude, look at all the Macbeths. Look at all the King... Dude! The graveyard. The graveyard. Damn! And there we go. Difficulty 8 has been defeated. All it took was grabbing something kind of silly and kind of really silly, to be honest. But difficulty 8 is done. The small breakdown of the different dark quartz tech at the start hopefully covers it for some of you guys who weren't sure what was in the room. And we've also seen a lot of new enemies and a lot of new stuff popping up in this one. So difficulty 9, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing just how incredibly stupid nuts it gets. And we also got a very, very rare run. I haven't done a double single skull run for YouTube since before 1.0's release. I think one of the last videos I did before 1.0 officially came out with my very big story playthrough was a double bomber build that I got very, very lucky with, because the best way to get him back then was either to give Skul to the shopkeep when he was offering bomber, and then you just got stuck with a solo bomber. Or the only way up until now was to get very lucky and have the old man skeleton who lays in a bed be in the same room as a skull pile, and get the skull pile and the old man to both give you bomber, because for some reason the game never registered those two sources as one. But now difficulty 9 is available, and if I come in, we're gonna get one more piece of equipment. I see. Don't be too shocked. This time 2 of them were found at the same time. They always seem to be one step ahead of us. Let's look down there. Okay. It's filling up. I think this is also related to the calcium in the air. Calcium in the air. Okay. I'm impressed to see how naturally you can extract it. It suits you very well. Of course. Oh, I like that effect. I like that. I like that teleporting. I thought you had no magic left. It may look simple, but it's quite complicated and elaborately crafted. It shows excellent design skills. I'd like to check the interior structure, but the surface is also very hard. I think it's gone beyond the limits of mana. I like the numbers counting, though. That's cute. I'll call each bone particle magnetoscope a golden what? A golden... What are you talking about, golden calculator? It's scary because they're so perfectly made. Okay, what does it do? Layman's terms. Obtain pure gold bars from the gold pile that appears as a map reward. Right. Is this my incentive to take money rooms and not treasure rooms or skull rooms? Did they wait until you beat difficulty 8 to give me an incentive to take gold only rooms? There you go, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't think there's anything left to say that hasn't been said already, so I will get straight to the point. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching a double Gravedigger level 8 hard mode run. Something wild I didn't think I'd say out loud, but pretty damn cool. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one.